here at one of my personal favorite manufacturers, CAA, and this is this last name. They call him Cross, but what's your first name?
Darren.
Darren. Derek?
Darren.
I can't hear. So, okay, so there you go. And we're with him today, and he's going to show us something special that CAA has coming down. Is it already out in 2022?
So we're looking at end of March, first week of April.
March, first week of April. I'm not even going to try and say the name. It's a new rifle. Tell us all about it. This is awesome.
So what we have is the CAA, it's the AGADA.
AGADA.
Which is legend in Hebrew.
Legend in Hebrew.
Completely from Lieutenant Mikey Hartman's mind.
Okay.
Everything about this we've redesigned except for the stock. The stock's normal.
Okay. Stock's normal.
So up and down on the butt head.
Yep.
Telescoping, cheek piece up, down, back and forth.
Love it.
Cheek piece is different.
Okay.
Cheek piece, we actually curved in. Every other butt plate, as you always say, they always have a bigger bubble or they're flat, right?
Sure, yeah.
So it's always been come to the cheek or jawbone and then come down to get a cheek weld.
Yeah.
When you have this set to you, when you bring it up, you come up to the cheekbone.
Okay.
Put you directly behind the sight. You're not fighting for a cheek weld anymore.
Nice. Yeah.
After that, everything changes.
Everything
changes.
Nothing looks what I'm used to.
What we run into is we call them breaking points.
Okay.
Every time you twist a joint, you're engaging smaller muscle groups. That's what wears out when you're holding a rifle for a prolonged time.
Okay.
So Mr. Hartman got rid of that.
Okay,
right?
Mr. Hartman got rid of that.
Mr. Hartman got rid of that.
I like that.
So everything stays in line now. So it's a straight line from the wrist to the elbow to the shoulder.
Okay.
So there's our grip area. Instead of being behind and back, we're off to the side now.
Interesting. Okay.
When we go to the other side, forward grip, instead of being underneath or even angled, we're off into the side.
Interesting.
And you look like you used to mess some people up. You stole people's lunch money, didn't you?
I was bullied, okay? They bullied me. Just kidding, I bullied people. Go ahead.
So you're gonna like this part because this actually comes up just like a fight. He says, all those kids that used to get scared and go like this.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing with
Look at you. You're ready to box.
Straight in a boxing stance.
This is interesting.
The benefit to this, none of them small muscle groups are engaged right now.
Oh man, you feeling good?
Everything's in line. Everything lays across the chest now.
Nice.
The only small group engaged is when I do the trigger.
And where is that?
Trigger's actually here.
Look at that.
And it's pulled down and in line with the rest of the arm. It's 2.5 pounds. 2.5 pounds.
That's just a poof.
So what we've done to make it safe, we have a safety selector here.
Okay.
And there's actually
a
grip safety underneath the thumb.
So
if you're not fully engaging, it's physically blocking the trigger.
I don't even know how to pull the trigger. That's cool though.
Something else we've done different. So this is a 16-inch barrel.
Okay.
Glock mags, direct blowback. You got beveled mag wells and all your stuff?
Yes.
Much as possible because it's faster,
right?
What if it could be even faster?
Oh, tell me about it.
So instead of doing a beveled mag well, we actually cut out the side.
Okay.
So what you're gonna notice when you're up,
you're
shooting, it's empty. Drop the mag.
Oh my.
You can come in almost from the side, and it'll feed.
All right, so it goes in, she's ready to rock, and just a nice little click, huh? Whew. Okay, you saw it. All right.
Just to get a full feel for it, because I'm sure you've never held this before.
No, I've never held that before.
ARs and
Yeah,
rifles.
we'll hold that. Yeah, there we go.
So this is actually going to give you, is it natural or is it not?
I feel like I'm ready to box. I mean, you're right. All right, I gotta look at the cheek. Okay. All right, so it feels natural, unnaturally natural, because I've never held something like this. Wow. I don't even know what else to say about it. It's just so new and different. All right, tell us what else you got coming down 2022?
The new Gen 3.
Gen 3.
So it's going to take a lot of the Gen 2 and make it better.
Yeah, there we go. Did you see that was dramatic pause? This is already my desk gun in my office, so now how are you going to make it better?
So we're going to start off, and I've got it inside here, and I'm going to move a couple things as we go.
Okay.
You can now go left or right on the stabilizer.
Okay.
So we have it to this side. All it is to change it, you pop the pin out here, connect it to the other side, and now we'll actually fold to the other side. Button is located on the bottom now, so it's out of the way, no issues there.
Right.
So let's say you have an MOS Glock, right?
Okay.
You want to run your red dot. You got an RMR, you have one of the new CT Rads or something like that. Anything that you want on your handgun, take these two Picatinny rails off, and you can actually use the red dot straight off your handgun. Big question is, what about your sight height?
Okay.
Well, it's two different levels, right?
Oh.
Goes down for if you're doing the RMR.
All right, you got to get in on that, John. That's nice.
And if you want to run the red dot off the top, you bring it up.
Bring it up.
So no matter which way you go, you don't have to really contort your body again. We don't want to make our body go to the weapon. We want to have the weapon come to us.
Okay.
So we've done that to where you're set either way.
Nice.
So we've also changed the diameter acceptable for the suppressor.
Okay.
We're no longer restricted to a 1.38.
Okay.
You can go to a 1.57.
Okay.
So for all the
options.
people that have bought like the Silencer Co. Hybrid 46s, because you can do multiple platforms, it'll fit.
Nice.
The front here, where the adapter comes out, biggest complaint we always had was dirt.
Okay.
The inside here is actually completely shielded by this new insert. And inside of that new insert is temperature or heat resistant polymer bristles.
Okay.
So as you're shooting, think of it like a car wash for your glove. As you're shooting, it's cleaning the slide for you. It gets dirty to a point where you're like, okay, it's not cleaning the carbon like it used to. Take the screws out, this comes out, pull the clamshell apart, you rinse it with warm soapy water in your sink, let it dry, put it back in.
I love that car wash. That's awesome. It's got its own car wash. I mean, that's pretty cool.
Now, if you notice, there's no charging handle like the old ones, right?
Yeah.
And I'll show you why. And it's gonna come with the old charging handles for the guys that don't have red dots on there.
Okay.
And same takedown, just the door on the bottom.
Yep.
We'll hit the releases up here. Handgun will come out. See, we've taken the rear plate and changed it. We have our own rear plate now for the Glock.
Okay.
So this is going to be a CNC piece that's been overmolded, and you'll simply attach it in. And what that gives you, let's say you want to run a red dot and you want a charging handle.
Absolutely, yeah.
But you don't want it to be static. You want to take it off because it's your EDC, it's your 19.
Right.
Take the handle off. This still fits in your holster.
Yeah.
If you want to go to the range or you don't want to use it with that, it's all it is. It's
going in there and then it's ready to slide in.
Screws in directly.
Okay, so I got to ask, who came up with that? Who came up with that end plate like that? You got wicked smart guys running around, you and your friends.
This everything you're saying, straight brainchild. It's from the CEO. It's from Mr. Hartman.
Wow, that is crazy.
The man is a genius.
When
it comes to firearms.
I mean,
he really is.
Never seen anything like that on an end plate like that. When Gen 3? When can we see these on the shelves? When can dealers expect them?
Between February and March.
Man, you are getting it out there. I like that. This is great.
We're going to be releasing new MCKs throughout the year. We're looking right now on schedule for about a new kit about every 8 weeks.
No kidding. All right, so tell me about, I see new skins, so lots of options, huh?
So we have our new carbine. So you get a Gen 2 MCK, stabilizer and all, but you also get the stock and the 16-inch barrel. We currently have this for the 19s, 3 and 4.
Okay.
Gens 3 and 4. We're going to have the 17 Gen 3 and 4 come in. We're going to work on Gen 5s. We're going to do Glock 20s and 21s throughout the year.
Okay.
We're even going to do these for Taurus.
Okay.
This year.
Hey. But guess who's got Taurus now? Second Amendment Wholesale.
Barrel through us,
right.
retail, $269.
$269.
For a 16-inch carbine barrel.
It's feeling pretty good. Well, anything else for 2022? What's CAA looking like this year? Are you just excited for 2022? What do you got?
Excited for everything. I don't have any of them here, but you will see it coming soon. When we're on the other side, you'll notice there's a small optic on type the poster for the Agoda on that side.
Okay.
We do have a red dot coming out.
Okay. All right.
Not to give away too much on that, but we're calling it the Zeus.
Yes. The Zeus.
The Zeus. So instead of ZEUS, as you think, it's ZUES, and it stands for 0 under 8 seconds. Download the app on your phone, take your 3 shots, it'll scan. We have a Bluetooth motor in the optic, it'll zero itself.
You heard that, right? You heard what he said. Zeus, 0 under 8 seconds. Okay, now I'm excited. I wish I could ask more questions, but I don't feel like you can answer them. So, all right, well, huge things coming out from CAA. This is awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys
This was great showing us everything. We at Second Amendment Wholesale, I'm very excited for all these things. So look for them coming out in first quarter and second quarter this year. Yeah, love it. We'll see you around, dealers.